Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. What we think, we become. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. It is better to travel well than to arrive. You can search throughout the entire universe for someone who is more deserving of your love and affection than you are yourself, and that person is not to be found anywhere. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. I never see what has been done. I only see what remains to be done. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. With fools, there is no companionship. Rather than to live with men who are selfish, vain, quarrelsome, and obstinate, let a man walk alone. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. A jug fills drop by drop. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do if you do not act on upon them? In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. Just as treasures are uncovered from the earth, so virtue appears from good deeds, and wisdom appears from a pure and peaceful mind. To walk safely through the maze of human life, one needs the light of wisdom and the guidance of virtue. A woman of the world is anxious to exhibit her form and shape, whether walking, standing, sitting, or sleeping. Even when represented as a picture, she desires to captivate with the charms of her beauty and, thus, to rob men of their steadfast heart. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. Without health, life is not life. It is only a state of languor and suffering, an image of death. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance.